What's going on, everybody? Doc, Average Gamer Guys, back at again. More Escape from Tarkov action and another episode of The Escape. So, again, if you're astute, you're realizing that I'm pretty much in the same clothes I was in the last episode. That's because we finished that one. We did some stash organization. We did a few other things. And we're starting this one up. So if you didn't catch the last one, we had some decent little runs. We got a little factory action. We got farming part 1 complete. In addition to that, we started grinding towards farming part 2. And then really the rest of the episode was making a little bit of experience, but really probably making more money. We are very intent on getting the grind to 15 complete here, and I think we're in pretty good position to be able to do that. So, I talked at the end of last episode. The plan is take this beautiful Mark 17 Scar H 7.62 by 51 assault rifle in, and we're going to Lighthouse. That's what we're doing. We're going to bring our mags in. Space-wise, this just makes sense for us. Really what we're trying to do, though, again, we need 25,000 experience. So if we can get some rogue headshots, clean those guys up a bit, and then try to get out with or survive, maybe scoop a little bit of loot along the way, that is going to be what we try to do this episode. In addition to that, again, I do have some tasks to finish up. Really, I'm hoping actually that we can get farming part 2 done. Would be really nice. So we need a couple of T-plugs. We'll probably do our scav raid. Depending on how the Lighthouse raid goes, we'll do our scav raid a little early and see if we can't scoop some of this up. We have a good chance of actually trying to find some T-plugs on Lighthouse. All with the exception will be what spawn we get. So hopefully we get a good one. But we're gonna load in. That's what we're gonna do. And then we actually have a decent scav, so we'll be looking to use that. But to Lighthouse we go. And here's to getting some experience and hopefully getting to level 15. See you in the raids. All right, here's hoping to a good spawn close to rogues. We can get some headshots. Oh, you know what? I'll take this. This isn't bad. There's some things we can loot over there, but screw it. This map suffers. This map suffers a bit FPS wise. So the only thing I'm a little sad about is the fog is not going to help us here. We haven't been here yet. That's at me. That's 100% at me. We're gonna... We are probably not going to be able to get this done. With the instant tracking... This is going to be really tough. Plus, I can't see these guys. You know, man, I was really hoping... I think my only chance now... My only legitimate chance now is probably to get around to the rock side. It's sounding like somebody else pushed up there. There's a topside spawn or location we can get to that should give us a pretty good flank opportunity, even with the fog. Hopefully get some kills. Grab. That guy had a lot of that was a lot of experience for a scav. What's this guy got on him? Didn't want none of that action either. Dang. Alright. Gotta try to make this work if we can. Avoid the mines here. I'm wondering if this person is up here too. I can't tell what gun. I can't really tell where this gun is firing. That gun's been cleaned. Gosh, the fog is brutal. And of course, I had to do it. Had to do it. I could not take the PMC headshot. Those guys are geared. It's just too bad I didn't tap that other guy in the head. So they're definitely trying to do the same thing I am. This is tough because I'm pretty sure that that gun on building 2 can still see us from over there. It definitely ranges. I almost like don't want to take it out. Oh. I mean, I got to, right? I can kill this third player and clear that gun, I'm out of here. He just died. No way. Hey, okay, game. Okay, stop. No way. Okay, here's what we do. I'm about 1,000% positive that that was our boys. Fraud this out. Now the question is who killed that guy? Who killed that guy? Boys. Oh my god. Where's your armor, dog? What the fuck is this guy doing? Better armor anyways. The only issue I see with this is, well, there's two. Super heavy. That gun's been cleared. Super heavy, and I'm a little light on ammo. I'm gonna try to get out of here.
Вот он! Enemy frag!
Please don't kill me. Ooh. Ooh. I want actually nothing to do with the rest of this. I would love to keep trying to fight these guys, but that would just be really dumb. Oh, I'm getting in here. See if we can grab any last minute items. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't think that key doesn't ring a bell as being any good, but I always get the east and west keys mixed up and I never know. All right. All right, that's enough for me. Somebody just trying to extract. Give him a few seconds. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Whew. I mean, I'll take 5,000 experience. Oh, that was a headshot. That was a headshot. Man, if the fog isn't there, and we end up getting these 3 player kills, and we slap like, call it two or 3 rogue headshots on top, that is so crazy. But 5K experience is great. 3 PMCs. That was a nice little chunk. That's a nice little chunk. All right, so here's how we sit as far as loot is concerned. And not mad about it. I am not mad about it in the slightest, actually. We need the corrugated hose. We need a couple of the other things. The army floral cap actually gives us a operational task completed. We grabbed this. This looks like Gluhar's M1A, is what it looks like. And that's not a terrible thing. That's pretty cool. Some 50 rounders too, which is insane. And then we grabbed this M4, which it's not a terrible M4. It's not fantastic by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not terrible either. It's a free M4. And we were able to keep our Scar too, which is great. Here's the real big problem I have now. Space-wise, this is not going to be possible. We grabbed this exfil, which is awesome too. I'm gonna just purely sell this thing. This is gonna be great money. We grabbed a couple of good things that are gonna be great for money. This therm, I'm actually gonna sell this TC 2002 as well. The ass welders, we'll sell a couple of the mags. I don't know what these guys are running as far as ammo. Let's take a look. 8.56. Interesting. It's not great. Man, oh man. I'm in a dilemma here. I'm in a dilemma because space-wise, this is rough. This is gonna be rough. But we'll see what we can get done here. I'll check to see if the 213 key is any worth it. And we'll go from there. So we're going to get packed and organized and reorganized, and we'll see you in the next raid, wherever that ends up taking us. All right, so we are going to Woods. I figured this was the best place to try to use this M1A. A very interesting spawn. We went 6 a.m. I'm gonna wait to see if we get any action. I don't want to push Sawmill too hard. We need to work our... Go. That's just a scav. But a dead scav. I don't really want to camp. I don't really want to sit here too long, but I do want to utilize our range as best as possible. Really early morning. I knew the fog was still going to be a bit of a problem, but I just couldn't. I could have sold the M1A, but I figured we might as well use it. I ended up selling the M4, which I think was a good decision. We don't have a ton of great ammo. The beautiful part about this gun is M80s are sweet. And with the voodoo on this thing, I figured we get a chance to see what we come across here. Couple of nice scav headshots. That scav had a pilgrim on. What I'm just trying to do is wait to see which way, if we can catch these players, which way some of these players that probably spawned by us rotated. Anybody moving up on the ridge line, or anybody making their way towards ZB14. So as well as grabbing these, the scav kills are not bad. Take those. Got a 50 rounder, no spare ammo. We certainly do want to be able to do some looting here too. But also, it'd be pretty dope if Sturmy and the boys were up. But I haven't heard anybody. I haven't heard anybody pop off yet. We'll venture out. Yeah, we didn't need scav kills for anything. It's another scav. Alright. Nothing heard, nothing seen. Venture in. Those are some nice headshots, though. could amount to some solid XP. To be honest, I don't even know if I hit him. Just a pistoling. Hey, a light bulb. I don't have anything I want to trade the light bulb out for. They're going to be pretty cheap. It's nice to find one. You have that key already? That key sells pretty good, if I'm not mistaken. T-Blood! Sir. Do it. Get ourselves a cowboy hat. Oh, now this I will trade out. Holy M62. Okay. Holy moly. That's really nice, actually. I'm digging that. What to do from here? If I can, again, I'm trying to really hunt experience. Not too worried about that pistoling. Be good if... Be good if we could kill some more scavs. I don't really need to get it. I definitely don't want to get any close range player contact. This has been looted already. Let's see what we got here. Probably just ammo. Yep. Get in a bind, we'll use that. The pilgrim is nice because I actually need a pilgrim. For Mr. Ragman. What I'm thinking at this point is, honestly, I may move into Sawmill. It doesn't seem like that pistoling that we saw would have been the one to loot over here. Somebody else could be about. I just have not heard, like, I've heard just a little bit of shooting. And that's it. Very, very quiet raid. I do kind of wonder if I killed that PMC. I don't think so, though. I'm doing here is just checking. See if there's a key card on the back of that, actually. Just checking this top side, see if anybody's in here, maybe sniping. See some solid items, money-wise, for us to pick up. First pipe grip wrench. Freaking compass. Say is an interesting pickup. Went into our slot too. I mean, I don't particularly need it. So I'm just gonna sell it. That doesn't make it a bad thing to grab. Dang. I was really smart. I could find a way to do this. This is gonna make me really heavy. 43 kilos. That's not great. One positive thing about fog. Low percent chance that other people are sniping. That doesn't make it a 0% chance. Just a low percent chance. I forgot I have all of this space. .306 key. I need 303. 306 doesn't ring a bell. Alright. One more T-plug. Please. And I'm good. I actually think these are kind of expensive. Can't freaking aim. Didn't even look. You have anything in there? I searched it and I was like, all right, cool. Didn't even look. I'm just taking stuff at this point. Like, I'm just gonna pack mule out of here. I'm already really heavy. Hoping for a good key or a key card or something from one of these scavs. We got about 25 shots left. I cannot see the scav. I think it means I move on.
Yeah,
Some nice body armor. Can't take it. That's too heavy. Try to get in. See if this has been looted. It has not. Okay. This is going to be a heck of a raid. We can get out of here. One heck of a raid if we can get out of here. It's on 6, just in case. If there could just be a T-plug. That was stressful. I think I'm gonna leave. We're full. Had a really hard time killing that scav. I mean, woo! Nice little 6K. That was a heck of a woods raid. I did kill that guy. Gosh dang it. Alright, so am I Am I 10 for 11 or am I 9 for 11? Because I left leg this guy. Here's what scared me. This scav, until he stepped on metal and came down those steps, I did not hear him at all. That spooked me a little bit in that raid, because that's my advantage. Some range and the ability to hear is going to be what gets it done for me. I had some nice ranged snipes here. Let's see if we killed that guy with a headshot. Long distance headshot kills. I'm 9 for 11, so I must have thoraxed him. Level 11 to 30. But we got him. We got him. That's a nice little raid. That's a nice chunk of experience, too. We are getting there. All right, this is kind of, I'm not going to call it like the insanity of the loot, but this is a lot of loot. We basically we grabbed everything under the sun. Is what we did. I had 19 rounds left in the M1A. I just noticed that. That's interesting. I definitely thought I had less ammo than that. That's the other thing I was thinking about, was just getting out, because our ammo reserves were getting pretty low. I'm gonna sell a lot of this. I don't have room. There's some really good stuff in here, though. The moonshine is worth a ton of money. We get one of the 2 T-plugs we need. We grab another light bulb, which is great. We need that. To be able to get illumination up and running. We'll sell the SKS, probably this AKMNSN, however you say that. We'll sell a few of the other things. We'll try to hang on to some of the solid. We found 2 AFACs, which is really nice. So those are great heals for us, especially. Those are great heals between IFACs and AFACs. Probably the best heal for a standard account player with an alpha container, because you can get a lot of value out of them. Heal heavy bleeds if you need to. Good health recovery if you get into a spot. Heal regular bleeds. So really between that and maybe a heavy bleed in the pockets or in the container and some pain meds, you should be pretty well off. So those are really, really big for us. I like that. The manual, I think, sells pretty dang good, if I'm not mistaken. The pipe wrench we're going to sell too. That should sell really, really nicely. So we're making some solid money. I know from a timing perspective, I'm going to get the scav raid in. So we'll probably go do our interchange scav run as soon as we can get this unpacked and sorted. And unfortunately, I don't think we'll be getting to level 15 today, but we made some really nice progress with those 2 raids. Had a heck of a Lighthouse raid with some good PvP. And then we had a really nice woods raid there where we just were head tapping basically everything. So we're going to unpack. We'll see you in the scav raid. All right, and we are in. Oh my god. Okay, well. We continue to just get gifts when it comes to our scabby boys. Here's what we do here. I need the T-plug. I'm gonna will it into existence here. We'll take the back run at our route. Come on, T-plug. I like that they've added sewing kits to this back area spawn. I think that's interesting. Make them accessible. They sell really good. They sell really, really nicely. So somebody has hit some of these. Why would you leave the nuts? My gosh. We need them for the hideout. But those are big. That's a big money saver right there for us. They're pretty expensive. We're just gonna grind up the cash. Oh, similar enough. We can put that on that. It is the god-awful site. That site is terrible. But it should sell pretty good. I'm very surprised, actually, that we can attach that. I feel like I'm learning lots of things by doing all these scav runs and finding this random mix of attachments. Last time I didn't realize you could put the PSO on a PP19. Like an odd thing to want to be able to do, but... Paracord Flea Market value, solid. Problem is, we don't have any space to hold this shit. I didn't barely find a way to make it work, but it wasn't the easiest thing. So run through there. Again, honestly, if we can just scoop the T-plug, this is gonna be good. Take this. So we do need spark plugs. Get rid of these Apollos, I guess. And there's a propane right there. Be nice. Guess I don't know. And the propane is something that, so we have access to the flea market, will sell really nicely. We would have to hold it till then. It's only about 10k to the traders. One thing I haven't talked about, and I'll talk about while I get situated here. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of that. I need wires and I need light bulbs for illumination. If we could get enough stuff to do a bulbex, beautiful. If we get enough light bulbs to do illumination, that would free us up a lot of spots. But one thing I haven't talked about, and I should actually jump in and show if I remember after this raid, is that I'm mixing up who I'm selling everything to. So we're obviously trying to maximize money, trying to be smart about what we keep in reference to being able to sell things on the flea market. So we have a lot of different considerations, because again, we'll be able to make a nice chunk of money once we get to that point, once we finish off and get to level 15. However, we also want to make sure that we're getting good trader progress with money sold. Money bought and money sold. And we don't have as much of a difficult time doing some of those things, seeing as we can spend our money as we need to. But it does help that you just mix up and vary up who you sell that stuff to as you go along. I think that light will sell pretty nicely. So just mixing it up, you know, making sure that you're touching all of the traders. I think we finished off the first level of skier. I have Jaeger complete as well. I think I'm really close on mechanic, which isn't a huge concern. I'm gonna put this on here and we'll just hip fire this. Need to. We don't have to. But it's a good idea, and the sooner you start doing it, the easier it is, because what you want to look for is not only the rep requirements, because that's usually what can at least hold it up, but the first couple of levels are not that difficult to get the rep up for. Pretty easy for the most part. So, peace cap. Hello. Let's see, the guy was like sprinting right at me. I got a little nervous there. So it's good to take a look, and money spent can be the other big thing that holds you up from getting your traders leveled up. So do just keep that in mind. Makes it much easier when you try to focus on it kind of early and are able to knock it out. Okay, I just need one T-plug, guys. One T-plug. But I'll show you, I'll try to remember to show after this escapability. CB. It's a full-on LCD. Get rid of that. That. I don't know. Tubes are like 10K. Morphine cells good. I think that's a better option. I've been finding a lot more hunter matches. I'm gonna do this just because I do need the light bulbs, so I just don't want to have to pay for them. It's ideal for me to do. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Try to secure this lab's key card. I can't believe we got another lab's key card already. It's awesome. Hit your scavs. Hit your scavs up. Nice MP7 mag. Scavs here are tripping me out. A little extra on edge because I want to secure this. T-block. See if kill us down here. Schlacked anybody? All right, on out. We'll hit a couple stashes. All right, I probably cut out some of that, but we got absolutely topped up at the very end of that run. Every stash we hit, every weapon crate we hit had at least something in it for us. Well, that was a nice scav run. We ended up picking up an Lenka, so I got rid of the wires for that. We found the Clin, the PM, the TC 2001, and I had a press armor prior to this, but we got this Untar armor out, which was full. All of this from weapon crates. I even found the butt stock attachment for that. So yeah, that was one way to do that. I have any random space? So stocked. I'm so stocked up. That's good. That's good. We'll take that. Nice run. All right, so we're gonna wrap this one up here. I was able to get all of the stuff sold and get it all organized. I still have basically a day pack's worth of gear to figure out where I'm gonna fit it. So, and it's all my keys, of course. Money wise, again, we are just trending up like crazy on cash. So sitting just below 3.5 mil. I know we made a ton of money this episode as well. Again, the other thing we grabbed our second Found in Raid Labs access keycard, which is huge. That's really nice. We also made some great experience gain. The only little thing I'm not frustrated, but just kind of stinks a little bit is when we look at our progression towards level 15. If we could get farming part due, if we would have found that other T plug, it's 5,500 experience. It's basically, but just about half of what we need left to get to 15. So if we can get farming part 2 done and have like 1 or 2 decently successful raids next episode on our PMC, we should easily clear 15, and then we are a golden. We'll be moving very nicely. Great part is we did get this pilgrim, which we need for a quest later on. Really kind of consolidated on our space. I transparently have had to sell some things that I was kind of maybe sort of hoping to hang on to, or knew that would be good for utility for later. But just as you can tell, space-wise, we're struggling a bit. The other thing I may look at doing is just seeing if there's any other rigs that I can buy that'll be helpful for space management. These azimuths are really good. I don't think we have a ton of great options. Yeah, we don't have a ton of great options at level 1. These are actually pretty solid. These will give us a couple of additional spaces. So I could honestly swap these 3 rigs out for these, and we'll get 2 additional spaces if we want to just take a look. Again, I might have to do that, but you can tell. So these are both 2x3s, and this one will give us 2 additional spaces per rig, which you know, that's 2, 4, 6. That's 6 extra spaces, which isn't necessarily bad. We could definitely use that. What I may also end up doing is, I don't typically like to sell guns that we've insured, but if we need the space, we'll probably end up selling the PP and the mags. We can always buy these things back. These have been really good guns for us. I'm actually really kind of surprised. We've done really well on some woods raids and that factory raid. These have been nice, and we get them back. I've gotten 2 back on insurance, so if we end up losing them, people just aren't picking them up because they're really not worth a whole lot. But we have a ton of PSTGZH, and these things actually do pretty well. We'll look to mod those here once we get access to the flea market. Maybe a couple of things. I think a sight, maybe some kind of foregrip, something that we can put up there would be really nice. But overall, it's not a bad little gun. It's a good little budget gun. So we're sitting really good. Very, very happy with the progress today. Awesome Lighthouse raid, really nice woods raid where we made a ton, and then another great scav run where we made another great just heap of cash. Here's where we're sitting overall. 26 total raids, 19 survived. I honestly thought we were going to get absolutely tanked on factory, and we had really good. We were able to get farming part 1 done without too much stress there. So this has been really good. I'm very happy with the progress here, and to be almost to level 15 by about, we'll get it under 30 raids. I feel very confident in that. That is awesome. We got some awesome PvP in this episode. Very, very happy overall, and we're not doing too bad. PMC kills to total kills, I usually average about a third. That's about where I'm at. We're not pushing a ton of the PvP. But that's pretty good. I did want to just quickly, as we close this out, just kind of run through and talk about traders. So this is what I was talking about right here, which is really important. So if you're not familiar, to level up your traders, you need to meet 3 requirements. You need to meet your level requirement here. You need to meet your rep requirement. That's what this is, the little up arrow. This you gain from doing operational and your just normal quests. So you can see here again, 0.03. Got our operational. If we would have made it out of factory with a factory exit key that we don't have, we got 0.01. And then you also need to do money spent. Now this is money spent for both items sold to the trader as well as bought from the trader. So again, this isn't the most difficult thing to do, but what typically bogs players down is they don't spread what they're spending out evenly, especially at the beginning. So what you're going to see here is, what I'm very much going to try to do is, as we get to level 15, so the next couple of raids, I'm going to have a pretty big focus on trying to sell things to Prapor that he'll buy. Now you're going to make a little bit less money than you typically would selling it. Your normal order should be like therapist, mechanic, and then honestly, therapist, mechanic, and ragman are the top 3. You can sell pretty much everything to them that you need to. Barter items to therapist, weapons and weapons attachments, to mechanic, and then basically anything that's clothing related, helmets, goggles, visors, ears, backpacks, rigs, all that stuff goes to Ragman. They're going to give you the best bang for buck on all of those different items. People do that, and that's great for being able to make money, which you certainly need to be able to do. But again, you also have to make sure that you focus on and spread that spending, or really that selling out, as evenly as you can, especially if you're having some success like we are. We haven't had to buy a ton of things from traders, maybe some ammo, a couple of guns, some ears and stuff like that. Ragman or Purpura is nice because you will end up buying a lot of markers from him at 15k a pop. That's an easy way to get some money sold. So if you're really close and you have some inventory space, just buy like 5 markers. If you haven't done a ton of quests, 5 to 10 markers, because as you quest through, you will use them all. So that's a nice, easy way to get some money spent. So, but my big focus here is I want to get to 750k. That way, when we hit level 15, we only need to do a couple of quests, and boom, we're into level 2 for him. We've already made it to level 2 for Therapist. We've already got the money spent. She's really easy because if you buy your junk box, you're gonna basically spend all the money you ever need to with her. I'm actually really happy we're able to get Skier up. I think it was either this episode or last episode, so we just need to hit 15, and then we have a lot of rep progress to go here. But we can get Extortionist and then Stirrup and then some other quests done pretty quick, so we'll be able to see that jump up. We have Ragman ready to go, so just need rep here and level. Mechanic, we're very close as well. This is probably one that I don't worry too much about, because this is a pretty easy one, like I said, to get upgraded, and he doesn't go until level 20, so you have a little bit of additional time. And then Peacekeeper, we could actually get to level 2. We hit the level requirement, but we need 11k spent. This is the one other area that can be a little bit tough because he rewards you in dollars. You need a lot of dollars, so we'll look to sell some specific things to him, some specific like technical barter things, like you know, you can see he buys like light bulbs, anything like technical related, some caps, anything electronics related is really what I was trying to say. He'll actually pick up, so he's not bad. The other thing you can do is actually just buy the dollars from him, and then that will count towards your purchase progress. If you need to turn dollars, let's say you have quite a few dollars, which 1400 isn't bad, you can actually go in here and buy some of the things, and then either sell them back to him or sell them to a different trader to get money spent for them. So like we could do this with these pistols. I could buy one of these and then go sell it to Purpura if I wanted to. So that's an option as well, as far as getting some money spent, as well as turning essentially dollars into rubles and getting some benefit out of it from a trader perspective. So we're going to continue towards with that. But this has been a good episode. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. We're getting so close. I'm so excited. I'm going to be really excited for the level 15 episode, because I'm going to be able to show you exactly what I'm going to do in the flea market, how I would spend my 3.5 million rubles, where that's going to go as far as hideout progress, as well as task preparation. So I'm going to be pulling up a lot of things, probably spending a lot of money on some keys that we know we're going to need pretty soon. We'll keep a good reserve of cash as well, but we're going to make some moves here once we get to 15. Like I said, we're selling some things and then getting some really good hideout progress. So I'm looking forward to that a whole lot. So with that, I'm going to close out. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, we got some subscriber goals for the year. Trying to hit that 10k mark, so help us get there. If you're watching the series and you're enjoying it, that's the best thing you can do. Besides clicking on the video, throwing a like, throwing a comment every once in a while, being subscribed to the channel and just watching the videos is the best way to support us. The likes and the comments really do help the algorithm. I really want this series to be beneficial and helpful for newer players or players that are coming back, or if you're just looking for some good content from somebody that's not running super meta gear all of the time, which hopefully we can get to that point, because I would like to show that. But I hope this represents more of just kind of a normal play style for somebody that only plays maybe a handful of weeks or days during the week. And I think that is nice from a perspective of there's a lot of complaints or a lot of conversation out there about you can't play this game unless you know Life It. I don't think that's true. I think if you have a good sense for what you're doing, obviously I have a lot of game knowledge, but that's what I'm trying to help impart on you. So if you find that helpful and the series is helpful, just watching the videos, thank you so much. Really, really do appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please really consider that. Hit the bell so you know when these are coming up 2 times a week. Same thing with hardcore. We're doing these 2 times a week to make sure that we have plenty of content out there for you. And again, hopefully it's helpful and can replicate maybe what you're doing and kind of the runs that you're going on. In addition to that, we do stream over on Twitch Fridays and Saturdays, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. That link is in the description. We have a Twitter, we have a Discord. If you want to join our socials, that'd be great. Try to keep you up to date with the news as far as Twitter is concerned, and then kind of up to date with the channel as far as Discord is concerned. So pop over there. We welcome you. And yeah, I'm Doc. We are the Average Gamer Guys. As always, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next Escape from Tarkov video. Peace.